today's video is quite different from our regular tutorial format. Instead, we'll get more analytical. We'll explore one really cool interactive website, and I'll share several practical tips and lessons we could all learn from this unique web project. Let's see what's all about. So the website is 1917 Into the Trenches. If you haven't seen this movie, the concept of the website might seem a bit strange to you. This motion picture boasts the fact that it masterfully creates the impression that it was filmed in one continuous shot. The creators also released a documentary revealing the behind-the-scenes footage and interviews with the crew. And the main purpose of this website seems to be immersing you into the story even more. Because here you literally walk through the trenches that resemble the location from the movie, and you can even take a sneak peek at how some of those scenes were shot. So that's a little bit of the backstory. The website overall is an extremely satisfying experience and feels more like a first-person video game rather than a website. It was made by a poster studio and falls under the category of so-called interactive websites, which people normally either love or hate. But at the same time, it doesn't neglect to implement some of the crucial features every website must have. And those are brand identity, clear subject matter, mobile optimization, navigation, and accessibility. Let's analyze all those, and you'll see that any business website is very similar in the structure to this one. So the brand. Well, the website pretty much embodies the characteristics of the movie by offering some immersive experience. Right as we open the homepage, we're greeted with the stylized logo, and at the rest of the pages it follows us sitting in the corner. The UI elements are in place, and using darker colors, uppercase type, minimal icons, and sharp corners help the designer to convey the anxious atmosphere present in the original movie. All of these slight details ensure that the website does feel like a continuation of the particular brand. It has to be clear at first glance what the site is about. Right at the start, 1917 tells you what it is and what to expect. The same applies to a CTA. It's easily accessible and right at hand, and has a clear call to action text. The subject matter also has a lot to do with storytelling. Websites have to tell a story. It doesn't matter what your site is about. All its elements have to be connected and bound into a cohesive narrative. That's why it's important to decide what to talk about on your homepage. Decide on the tone of the narrative and the visual language. From top to bottom, you first present the most important thesis and break it down and provide supporting info in the following blocks down the page. 1917 website lets you know straight away that it's better experienced on mobile devices. This is true, and the post on the poster Instagram page even shows that some devices were planned to have AR functionality. And for any other kind of website, this should be the goal too. And I mean not AR functionality, but pleasant mobile device experience. Just like in a video game, website users need to have navigation at hand, and at the same time, the site should never be a so-called linear experience. On 1917 website, we always have access to this map right here, and we see all the important things waiting for us in each section. To make any website fast and intuitive to navigate, use sticky headers, back-to-top buttons, and have your pages also linked in your footer. And you could even add a search bar if needed. For the majority of websites, music on the autoplay is a bad thing. Sometimes it's a part of the appeal, like with 1917 here, but in most cases it's a bad move because people don't normally expect websites to have music and might be negatively surprised for a variety of reasons. If you still need to go for it, put a warning or give the user an option to turn it off before the experience begins. But it doesn't mean that you can't add sound effects to accompany click actions, for example. Alright, this could be called the end of this website review episode. If you guys like the format, we could do that every week or every other week or so. Pick some really unique website that you don't normally see on the web, and we'll try and analyze its aspects, what works, what doesn't work, and what tricks and developers used to make it that good. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel not to miss more videos like this one and other videos on our channel. We also have elementary tutorials and a bunch of other educational and inspirational stuff. So see you in another video. Take care, guys.